First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, Frank Sanchez, I'm telling you, is a top 5 heavyweight. Yeah, at the age of 47 years old, now this bullshit. Now, I want to say it say he about 31. That's what it say. I do believe he's older. Now, I'm exaggerating with the 45, 47. I'm just bullshit. But everybody seems to think he's in his 40s. 40s or not. Motherfucker, top 5 heavyweight in boxing. I'm explaining to you. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right, he'll beat your favorite fighter. I've been saying it for years. I've seen it. I've seen this in him the last 3 to 5 years. I've watched him, bro. I've watched him. I'm going to tell you this. I don't think Eddie Reynoso is a great trainer, but I do think he's a good trainer. I do think he's a good trainer. Is he the trainer for Frank? Man, it's some trainers that I'm telling you with what he possessed. Because Eddie Reynoso kind of, he does the come forward, this and that. Frank Sanchez just possessed different shit. But maybe he'll do good with Eddie Reynoso. I'm not saying he's a bad trainer for him, but I think it's just other trainers that's better suited for his style. Eddie Reynoso not really used to working with that kind of style. Frank Sanchez is very athletic. Frank Sanchez got good feet when he want to use them. Top 5, bro. Top 5. Let's name top 5 heavyweights. Usyk, Zhang, Wilder, Joshua, yeah, and Sanchez. Fatback Fury just lost to a amateur in his first heavyweight pro debut. I thought Francis beat him. Even without that, I still wouldn't have him in my top 5. I think he's a very dirty fighter. I think that's been proven. Fatback Fury, his entire career, bro, he wasn't getting no knockouts till he fought Wilder. He wasn't knocking out. He never hurt Klitschko. We don't even talk about that. He never hurt Klitschko at all. Before Fatback Fury fought Wilder, that second and third fight, he was considered a very technical, skilled boxer. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. And nobody ever called that shit boring. Nobody calls Usyk boring because Usyk does not get knockouts. I never hear commentators say, Usyk, you need to press the gas. But they do it to black fighters all the time. Frank Sanchez is a Cuban fighter. But at this point, bro, you damn near get treated just as bad as black fighters. You know, I consider Latino black anyway. That's just my opinion. That's just how I see it. They are a part of the black family. But in boxing politics, I try not to call y'all black unless you see yourself that way. But the point I'm making is, listen, bro, Frank Sanchez gets shitted on, in my opinion, and he don't get the credit. Man, the commentators was calling this a boring fight. Oh, it's gonna be a boring fight. Like the way they do, bro. He boxed just as good as Usyk, if not better. Usyk do the same shit and don't get knockouts. They never say he boring. They just never call Usyk boring. I'm finna tell you some wild shit. I think Frank Sanchez is possibly better than Usyk. I think he got a higher ring IQ than Usyk. I think Usyk got better feet. I think Usyk got better feet, better timing, but Frank Sanchez, I'm telling you, bro, I can't guarantee Usyk win that fight. Usyk is good, though. Don't get it twisted. I really think Usyk is very good, even though I thought he got stopped to the body by Daniel Dubois in his last fight. And I think and Joshua hurt him to the body in the second fight, so he's shown to be weak to the body. And that's a major flaw in the heavyweight division, especially when you're small. But I'm just telling you, bro, Frank Sanchez can beat everybody. He can beat everybody in the top 5. I think his most dangerous fight would be against Wilder because Wilder has a lot of speed and that one punch could hit you. I'm telling you, bro, I think Zhang is very dangerous. He looking like he's becoming, that guy, the boogeyman or something. Frank Sanchez has the style to beat him. Great feet. He can outbox him, bro. Even though I thought Zhang beat Herkovich, Herkovich was outboxing Zhang at several times. And Frank Sanchez is a much better boxer than Herkovich. Herkovich good, but Frank Sanchez is a better boxer. It's his ring IQ, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that Cuban school of athletics, bro, them dudes got a high ring IQ. I'm just telling you, it's just different. You know, boxing, I always want to brag about the Eastern European style and how they got great feet, you know, like Loma and Usyk now. Bro, the Eastern European style ain't got shit on the Cuban style. That shit is different, but it get called boring when they do it. They call Lara boring. He did the same shit Usyk did. They called him boring, bro. I thought he beat Canelo. I thought he done it pretty easily. But I guess because he didn't step on the gas, it just wasn't enough. I thought Lara beat Canelo. I'm telling you something, bro. I'm more convinced that Lara beat Canelo than Triple G. I thought Lara beat Canelo way easier than Triple G did. Triple G struggled. Lara didn't really struggle with Canelo. So, I'm just saying, bro, Frank Sanchez, and he can beat Wilder. He can outbox. If he can miss it, I would favor Wilder. It just, that Wilder, I would favor Wilder to beat you. I think you can beat Zhang, bro. And that's saying a whole lot. You can beat, Zhang is slow. A lot of people look at that George shit, bro. George is Red Fox slow. Sanford and Son slow. You know that walk, Joe Joyce is very slow, bro. Very slow. So it was easy for him to land that straight left. And yeah, Zhang, you got a black coach and he teaching you all our sauce. So you know all our moves now. And it is making you a better fighter. But I'm just telling you, Zhang is very slow and he gas out later rounds. I think Frank Sanchez can beat him, bro. I would favor Frank Sanchez to beat the big bang Zhang. And I think very highly of Zhang. He can beat him. Like I said, I refuse to include Fatback Fury. You just never know. I'm telling you, bro, just like the family Dauphin. You never know how they gonna show up to the cookout. No, no, the family Dauphin. And listen, I'm against drugs, and I have listen. It's nothing against that. Listen, I wish drugs was not even on these streets and my people didn't have to deal with that bitch ass shit. But just in our humor, bro, it's just like the family Dauphin at the cookout. You never know how they gonna show up. They may show up 6 deep in a motherfucking Dauphin run. You just never know how they gonna show up. So that's how I feel about Fury. To me, he's the Dauphin of boxing. But I'm telling you, but let me say this. This is the perfect fight. And I think this should be the next fight. This is the fight. Jared Big Baby Anderson. I've been wanting to see, and I've been calling. I called for it in Jared Anderson last fight. I want to see him against Frank Sanchez. That's the fight. That's the fight. That's the fight. Because right now, even though I consider you top 5 Frank Sanchez, they got you fighting on the first fucking prelims. That is, I think it's disrespectful the way they move in your career. You get no buzz, no attention. People don't even mention Frank Sanchez in the heavyweight division. And I'm going to tell you some real shit. When you beat FL Jabba on the undercard of Wilder Fury 3, I thought that was going to give you the publicity you needed. They didn't give you shit. And you dropped Jabba. Like, you completely destroyed him. No credit. Frank Sanchez is, I'm telling you, bro. But Jared Anderson is the fight. That's the fight. That's the fight because, and I'm not saying it because I just guarantee you gonna beat him. That's a good fight for both of y'all. That's gonna find out if Jared Anderson is you who we say you are. This will be the fight. It's a great fight for both of y'all. It's a great, because the difference is Jared Anderson gonna walk you down. But Frank Sanchez got great feet, and I think he got a higher ring IQ than Jared. And I think he could catch him and hurt him coming in. But Jared Anderson do got power to where when he walk you down, he can hurt. It is a very 50-50 fight. Jared Anderson versus Frank Sanchez should be the next fight. I'm telling you right now. Because Jared Anderson, I don't trust you. And that's why I'm going to put you in tough. Because I would favor Frank Sanchez in that fight. I think Frank Sanchez is low-key better. I favor Frank Sanchez to beat Jared Anderson. But I think highly of Jared Anderson. I don't trust your mentality. I don't trust you mentally. But that's a fight to really find out some shit. That's a fight to really find out. You beat the shit out of the boy. And you know another contradiction, I just want to bring it up again. And I understand, listen, I think Usyk is very good. And yes, he did move up from cruiserweight and beat a slow Joshua. But because of that, it has moved him to top 3. He's been top 3 pound for pound ever since beating Joshua. You motherfuckers think Frank Sanchez wouldn't beat Frank Sanchez beat. I'm gonna tell you something real. Frank Sanchez beats the Joshua before Ruiz. Better. He beats the Joshua that knocked out Klitschko, that beat Joseph Parker, that knocked out Povetkin. He beats him, bro. Frank Sanchez is better than Joshua. Huh? Bet you motherfucker wouldn't expect he better. But if he was to beat Joshua, even if he was to knock him out, nobody finna put him top 5 pound for pound. They wouldn't even put him top 10. So at this point, your promoters and your handlers, bro, I just hope they move because I don't know, you may be 31, but bro, you move very good. I think you got 5 good years. I think you got at least 5 good years. You'll beat the shit out of Andy Ruiz. You'll beat the shit out of Andy Ruiz. You'll make him look amateurish. And Andy Ruiz is good and got fast hands. You would counter the shit out of him all night. Andy Ruiz gonna come forward and get clipped. And I got you dropping him a couple times because that's another thing that makes Frank Sanchez even much better. He got you can argue he got the highest ring IQ in a heavyweight division. You can really argue that. You can argue that he has the highest ring IQ of any heavyweight in heavyweight boxing. He's arguably the most skilled. He's arguably the most skilled heavyweight in boxing, in my opinion. But not only that, bro, he got very sneaky power. I'm cool with you just fighting a disciplined fight every fight, just like Bill and them do. I'm cool with that. You ain't got to go for the kill every time. You just don't. I'm one of them that enjoy boxing. You ain't always got to go for the knockout. I think that's how a lot of motherfuckers get knocked out. So it is hit and not get hit. I love this sweet science and this sweet sauce. And I'm cool with just the sauce without a knockout. But commentators always, like I said, when it ain't Usyk them, you better get the knockout or you boring. So they label you a boring heavyweight fighter. You fucked them up tonight. Cause I'm telling you, bro, they was calling this fight a boring fight, but you got the knockout. So now they can't say shit. That's one thing about it. When a boxer gets the knockout, they can't say shit. Only thing they can say is he got hit too much. So I'm telling you, Frank Sanchez he the wild card, bro. He'll beat the shit. I'm telling you, bro, he'll beat the shit out of a lot of these dudes. And he's not small. He just can move. He can move. And you putting on a little more weight because you came in at about 245. Normally you come in about 230. Pretty big, but you can move. You got very good feet. Very good. It's the ring IQ for me, bro. Great head movement. And I think he's the hardest to hit in the heavyweight division. I think he's the hardest to hit. It's very hard to hit him clean, bro. And he got a chin. You know, I seen him take some big shots. He got a chin. But I'm telling you, bro, you got to show me who can beat him. Jared Anderson, that's the fight. That's your fight. That's your fight because I don't think they finna put Jared Anderson in there with no Wilder, with no Joshua, none of that shit. And also, Frank Sanchez, he's called out Jared Anderson. He called out Wilder. He calling out these dudes. It's just he get no attention. So I had to take time out. I'm telling you, bro, I think you top 5. I think you top 5. And the only fighter that I would pick beating you is Wilder. And I think you can beat Wilder. You can beat him. But I just think he's going to clip you. That's the only one I can just... You'll outbox Zane, bro. You'll outbox Joshua. You'll outbox him. I think you can outbox Usyk, and you bigger, and you got the arm reach. So he would have to come to you, and I think you got the power to hurt him, bro. I think Frank Sanchez got the power to hurt any heavyweight, bro. He can put you on your ass. He got sneaky power. I'm telling you, very disciplined. I'm just telling you, in my opinion, Frank Sanchez is top 5 heavyweight in boxing. This is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles Jack. With that, I'm out.